This box of empty products is on the verge of overflowing. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another, quite frankly, huge product empties review. Hope you're all well. It's been a little minute since I've done one of these. Let me check when my last one was. My last one was 2 months ago. I feel like it was longer than that. I've got a lot of stuff in here, basically. I feel like there's easily over 25 products in here. Today we're going to be going through my product empties. We're going to do our usual little review. Do I like the product? Yes. Would I rebuy it? Yes or no? And any kind of extra additional information. I usually do these reviews quick fire on TikTok, but today we're going to go into a little bit more depth about the product if I have any thoughts on it, so that we have a little bit of transparency. There's a possibility, I can't think off the top of my head, that some of the items in this crate will have been gifted to me as PR, sent to me for free, etc. Basically, I won't be telling you an item's good if I genuinely don't think that, and no, nothing's been sent to me with that purpose in mind. With PR and gifting, brands will usually just send stuff to you on the off chance that you'll try it, like it, and discuss it. None of the gifted products that I've been sent have been sent to me in exchange for a feature in this video. If you have any questions about that or want me to further clarify, pop it in the comments, send me a DM. I would always rather give you an honest opinion on what I think of a product. Without further ado, let's get started. We have a real mix in here today. We've got some wellness, we've got some vitamins, we've got some skincare, some hair care. There's been like 3 or 4 of these videos now, so you're probably going to see some repeats, which is quite exciting. I'm going to start straight away with a repeat. We have the Treacle Moon Honeycomb Shower Gel. Probably seen this a lot with me, or other scents feature. Do I like this product? Yes. Would I rebuy this product? Yes. I feel like that's really easy for me. I probably wouldn't like reach for this if I was going somewhere like Boots, but because I do my big shop at Tesco, and this is, I think, probably the nicest shower gel that's available at Tesco for a reasonable cost, that's why I always end up getting it, because I just bulk buy it. I like the honeycomb flavour. I like the whatever the Brazilian like Sol de Janeiro dupe is better. On to another bath product. This was a Christmas present actually. So some of these were Christmas presents. I'm trying to consume less beauty generally, unless I need to buy it, and use this stuff in my cupboards. These are the Way Chill Pill Bath Bombs. Do I like these? Yes. You know what? These were really massive. They lasted me a really long time. The flavour of them is jasmine rose. They definitely were quite rosy scented, and they were shaped like big pills. They were very crumbly, and you could split them in half, which is why, even though there was only about 6 in here, they went a long way. They felt very nourishing on the skin. There was always like a nice kind of, you know, like an oily layer on my skin after the bath. I would consider myself a bath product connoisseur. Like, I love baths. It's my favourite thing in the world. I guess the big question is, would I buy this with my own money? And the answer is no, unfortunately. I rarely go for the same bath product twice, and I would prioritise other products or like making my own infusion. They were white, they were quite boring looking. They were really nice luxury, but that's what they were luxury. On to some skincare. We have the giant XXL bottle of Garnier Micellar Water. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. I actually decant this into a pump bottle, you know, like the ones that you press down on. So do I like this? Yes. And yeah, I would rebuy it. I have been rebuying it consistently for a few years now. It's not a huge part of my skincare routine. So the way I use this is I don't use this to remove my makeup. I do my double cleanse, that kind of thing. I don't really think you should use this to take off your makeup, to be honest. I don't think it's getting everything off. But then after I've double cleansed, just in case there's any extra residue on my face, I use that. Or if I've worked out, that kind of thing, especially if I've got no makeup on, you know, you just want a little freshen up. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I'm not gonna lie, there is just like actually so much stuff in here. This was a good one. Child's Farm Miracle Body Moisturizer. This is in the blueberry and mango scent. This can go on wet or dry skin. I'm really into buying kids skin products at the moment, like for my body. This is for newborns and upwards. It's marketed at children. I heard really good things about Child's Farm. So do I like this product? I think yes, I do. I really like that it melts into wet or dry skin. I know most moisturisers you can put on wet skin anyway. It was a perfect balance between thick and thin. So for reference, it wasn't as thick as Nivea Soft, and it was a bit thicker than the Nala's Baby one. I don't know if that helps anyone. I really liked the scent if you want something super sweet, because this is so unbelievably fruity and sweet. It smells like a Victoria's Secret body spray. You know, like kid stuff, because you know it's not going to have like any of the nasties in, so it's really good for sensitive skin. It says it melts into wet skin. I did have to like work it into the skin a bit. It didn't just disappear, you know, when you get a few white streaks. That's normal, but one thing about me is I just want to slap my moisturiser on. I don't want to have to be like working it into the skin. So in terms of like a moisturiser, I think this was a really good moisturiser. So did I like it? Yes. Would I rebuy this? Hypothetically, yes, but I probably won't. That should really be a no then, shouldn't it? I have quite a high standard for moisturisers. I got bored of the scent very quickly. I don't really usually use really heavily scented moisturisers because I get bored quickly, and this was so sweet and fruity. I think in the summer this probably would have been perfect, but if you've been around on my channel for a while, you know I like to layer my fragrance with my moisturiser, and this fruity scent didn't really match anything that I already have, so I would have to use it for my nighttime shower, and if I was showering before work and putting perfume on, I couldn't use this one. A lot of my perfumes are very like musky or peppery, so it's just not going with the blueberry and mango. So did I like this? Yes. Would I rebuy this? No. This is another body care item. This is the Be Natural Soaps Amber Noir soap. I actually got this for Christmas a couple of years ago. I got like 4 of these, which is a lot of soap to receive, so I was just using this up because I use a bar soap and a shower gel. If you don't do that, you should try it. It's really good. The scent, I mean, it's kind of what you expect from Amber Noir. It's not much to write home about. Doug's mum got this to me. I don't actually know where she got it from. It's a natural soap. It's got no ingredients on it. It was nice. I generally prefer like an antibacterial soap rather than like a scent or fragrance soap, and it had that kind of very classic soap smell at the end, you know, once you've washed it off and you feel like you don't get a lot of the fragrance. I don't know if that makes sense. I really hope it does. So did I like this? It was okay. It was nothing to write home about. I can barely remember it, to be honest, so I probably wouldn't go out of my way to buy this with my own money. There is a lot of positivity in this box today. We have the back rescue remedy. This is like a dropper bottle. I don't know if anyone's ever had this. It's supposed to be a comfort and reassuring, like calming tincture if you're feeling a little bit stressed or a little bit anxious. It's like non-chemically, it's all natural. This is an alcohol solution, so if you don't drink alcohol, bear that in mind. You might be better off with the pills or the pastels. Just double check into them. I'm not sure if they're alcohol free. I really like this product. I've messaged quite a few people and like discussing anxiety. I don't have a huge amount of anxiety. I would say I've not ever suffered with anxiety. I'm not a super anxious person, but I get a little bit nervous sometimes, especially with my ADHD medication. It can like increase my heart rate. Sometimes if work's a bit stressful or I'm just feeling a bit worried, you can put this straight under your tongue. I just like to put a pipette full of it in my morning water, like the first glass of water I have in the morning at work. I always carry this in my handbag. It's about £8 I think, but it goes quite a long way. I really like this product, whether it's actually working or a placebo effect. I think it probably is actually working. My dad gave this to me when I was like 16 for my GCSEs when I was feeling a bit anxious. You can just put it straight under your tongue, but yeah, I've already rebought some. Let's do this Lee Stafford Smoothing Shampoo Illuminate and Shine. This is part of their new range. I actually did an ad with Lee Stafford on my TikTok. I really like this product, and I'm not just saying that because I did a paid ad with them. I've always thought, I'm gonna seem like really disingenuous now I say this, but especially knowing that you know I've done a paid ad with them, but I have always used Lee Stafford products because they're in Boots and they're pretty cheap. It was my first time trying the Illuminate and Shine range, and yeah, I just really like them. I feel like they went a long way. I feel like when used as a duo, so the shampoo and the conditioner, I might as well review them at the same time actually. I feel like they worked really well together. My hair was a lot sleeker. The only thing I would say is when you're using products that make your hair super sleek and shiny, you know, that kind of anything like frizz reducing, my hair just gets greasier quicker. I'll say obviously that makes sense because your hair is shinier in the first instance after that wash anyway, so I just feel like my hair gets greasier more quickly. I like these, yes. Would I rebuy these? Yes. I think they're really good value if you're looking for something that's a little bit more expensive than the cheapest product, but you want to upgrade your hair routine slightly, but you don't want to be paying like high-end prices. On to another hair product. This is the Bioio Don't Despair Repair Moisturizing Shampoo. You might remember if you've watched my previous videos, I reviewed the shampoo, no, not the shampoo, the conditioner in this bottle and the big teddy bear conditioner. These were all part of the same gift set. They've been sat in my cupboard for ages. I got given these as a Christmas present like 3 years ago, and I'm kind of only just starting to get through like cupboard stuff. I know it's really bad. I don't think I like the 3 Bioio products I've tried, to be honest. I just don't think they're anything to write home about. Maybe I'm missing a trick, which is a shame because they are really popular, and they are really popular for a reason. But this shampoo was just very much okay. It is the super moisture one, so maybe I should have tried a different one. But yeah, I just didn't think this was anything special. This was just like an emergency shampoo that I had run out of. It smells really chemically to me. I don't know what's in it. To me, I always got that after smell of plastic. So did I like this? No, not really. Would I rebuy this? No. Let's do deodorant. I apologise because everything in here is like really grubby because I don't rinse anything out before chucking it in here. But this is the Mitchum Ultimate Gel 48-hour protection unscented deodorant. For historical context, I previously was a Mitchum girly. I'm now a Wild girly. Like Mitchum stopped working for me. I know you do have to change your deodorant like every 4 months or something for it to get the best results, but yeah, I bought this because I accidentally left my Wild at a friend's house and couldn't get it back in time. I will always like Mitchum deodorant. It's kind of the only supermarket brand one that I think, or you know, drugstore brand one that I think works well for me. It is expensive, but I would rather pay a little bit more money than stink, and I do prefer the gel one over like the bar style one. And I'm always going to try buy unscented in this if I can, just because I don't really care for the scents that they do. I just wish they'd make like refill ones or something that's not such like a big plastic unit, because I go through these so quickly. But anyway, do I like that product? Yes. And would I rebuy it? Yes. Holland Barrett own brand magnesium tablets. These ones are 375 milligrams. This is probably like my second bottle of this, but I accidentally threw it away instead of putting it in my product empties. I started taking magnesium like a month, 2 months ago, because I heard it was good for uninterrupted sleep through the night, and it really is. I found it really, really useful. I would prefer a tablet form because I know people have been making like Sleepy Girl mocktails and whatever with powdered magnesium. Powdered magnesium is really expensive. If you don't like taking tablets, you can get magnesium body spray, like, or moisturizer that you like rub in, or like, you know, bath soak salts things, and it absorbs through your skin. But would really recommend. I also wanted to take it for muscle and joint care because I have a bad knee, and I do generally think it's helped my knee a little bit, but I've also been taking glucosamine in conjunction with that, so it's hard for me to say. This one's 375 milligrams. I do need to do a little bit of research on whether I should be taking a higher dose, whether that dose is appropriate. But yeah, I do think in the first instance when I started taking it, my sleep was notably improved. Like, I was like, wow, I can't believe I slept through the night. So do I like this? Yes. And would I rebuy this? Yes, I have been rebuying it. So next up is a skincare product, and we have the Oat Cleansing Balm from the Inkylus. You can see I've cut off the top and not rinsed this out before chucking it straight in there. So I have a lot of feelings about this cleansing balm. Pros, it's really good because it's unscented, and I feel like you get a lot in the bottle. Price point is really good as well, and I do generally feel like it really does a good job at taking off my makeup. You do get a bit of like cloudy eye, but I think you get a bit of cloudy eye with all oil-based concealers if you put them on your eyes. I'd like to say this was gifted to me, but I have actually been through several bottles of this before in a non-gifted capacity, featured in my previous videos. The only thing that I find slightly tougher with this, especially when the weather is cold, it's a little bit harder to break down, so I feel like I'm working it into my skin for quite a while when I'm using it before it really starts to go really, really slick. So I would recommend emulsifying it in your hands rather than just applying the paste straight to your face and then like trying to break it down on there. To be honest, I feel like that is the case with most oil cleansers unless they're in a balm format, like so the Clinique one or the Body Shop one. Generally really do like this product. It was my top cleanser for a while until I discovered the Ordinary Squalane cleanser. I just prefer that one because it's a little thinner. In the winter I had a bit of trouble getting this out of the tube because I find it's such a thick consistency. So when I received this as gifted, I was just like, yeah, fine, I'll run out of my Ordinary and just use this instead because this is like my second choice. If they were out of my Ordinary, I would just reach to buy this one. It's just like a second nature. So while this has been gifted to me, I have bought it with my own money before, and I would rebuy it with my own money again. Next up is the Sun Balm 30 SPF sun cream. This is the body cream. Although expensive, I really, really like this. There's two things I noticed about this in its first instance is it smells absolutely amazing. It smells sun creamy, but it smells like bananas. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is an Australian brand and I'm always going to prioritise buying Australian sun cream. Or maybe it's just posing as an Australian brand. I have no idea. It's a very thick sun cream and it is very, very water resistant. It is marketed as that, but I really felt like I noticed it. I'm one of those people when I'm on holiday, I like to be in and out the sea a lot, and obviously you should reapply every single time you get wet, but I felt like this definitely kept on. We'll say because of that you really need to scrub after because it leaves quite a residue on your skin and it is quite like thick, creamy, sticky. So if you are someone with sensory issues, that's like a bit of the only downside. I just had to move past that. Although expensive, it did last me a long time. I know sun cream's usually good for about 3 years, but I do find this pills a little bit on your skin. It doesn't leave a grey cast, but I was really having to work it into my skin because, yeah, for some reason, it pills, which I didn't love, even on clean skin with no moisture underneath. Sun cream is there for protection, to be honest, and I felt like this was a really good sun cream to buy. So do I like this? Yes. Would I rebuy this? Absolutely. This is such a positive box. Everything in here is like all my regulars, you know, the things that you run out of that you always rebuy. I love the smell of this so much, and if you've been on my channel before, this is something you've seen before. This is the Dettol Original Antibacterial Bar Soap. Lots of people don't know there's Dettol bath products. So there's obviously hand soap, there's bar soap, and then there's like a bath disinfectant that you can put in your bath that's suitable for your skin. Always to feel clean, I will wash with an antibacterial product and then with like a Dove or a regular shower gel. I just really like bar soap. Sanex do a 0% antibacterial body wash, but I just prefer the feeling of a bar soap. I feel incomplete if I don't use this in my shower routine. It's very, very cheap. You can get it in Boots, you can sometimes get it in Savers. For a twin pack it's literally like £3 or £2 I think, but absolutely 10 out of 10 would recommend this. Like honestly, you will feel so squeaky clean, and you know, it hasn't dried out my skin considering it smells quite strong. It's got like a bit of a Dettol scent to it and it's antibacterial, and I have quite sensitive skin. Do I like this? Quite clearly yes. Would I rebuy this? Every single time. Let's do some home fragrance. We have a birch and hickory candle. This is by a brand that just says M of WG. Oh, makers of wax goods. That sounds like a fake company. I got this from TK Maxx. No, Home Sense. It smells really fucking good, to be fair. It's very woody. Obviously it's birch and hickory. It's very like smoky wood with a little bit of sweet. It smells a bit like a church pew. It's taking me back to Catholic school. Yeah, I got this for £8.99. It takes a lot for me to rebuy a candle, but I did like this, and if I saw this again, I would rebuy it. I probably won't, but like I would, because I really liked the scent of this and I felt like it lasted a really long time. It came with a lid, which I'm not gonna lie, I find the lid annoying. I know it's so the candle doesn't collect dust, but the lid is not big enough to act as a coaster. I think a lid on a candle should be functional, because otherwise then you take it out and burn it, and if you don't have a lot of space, like where are you putting the lid? Where are you putting the candle lid? So yeah, that is a bit of a mixed review about that candle. On to some more body care, because you know body care is my fave. So this is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Coconut Hydrate Body Oil. This is the in shower or in bath and dry skin one. You can do a couple of pumps of this in your bath for some added moisture. You can put this straight on wet skin when you get out of the shower, or you can just add it to dry skin. I really like this. It's just super convenient. So in the winter, my bathroom is fucking cold. My skincare routine changes based on how cold my bathroom is. So I like this because I will literally stay in the shower and put it on, obviously with the water not running. I will put it on and then it just removes a step of moisturising for me. Most of the time, if I can be asked, I will moisturise after this as well, but it just sits on the skin, it really soaks in. Obviously it's a typical like Palmer's cocoa butter coconut smell, so if you don't like that, you won't like this. I previously reviewed one with a lid that looked like a shampoo and conditioner, you know, like this kind of lid, and I don't like that one because I don't like getting the bottle oily. So I like this one because you can just all over yourself and then rub it in. You don't have to like keep faffing around with like undoing it, rubbing it in, undoing it, rubbing it in. It's just really easy. You can just spray it from a distance and it works. Bottle size is really good. It's really easy to use one-handed. This stuff means a lot to me, the convenience of using it. So yeah, I do think it runs out quickly, but do I like this? Yes. I have repurchased this multiple times and will continue to. At the moment, I'm currently trying Anala's baby body oil as a comparison because I get a little bit bored of the scent of this, but yeah. Right, what should we go for next? Let's do, these are some false nails. These are the Kiss Classy nails. I will show you what they look like. I know it seems like a waste because all the ones that are left over are ones that don't fit me, or I can't make a full set out of them anymore, which is such a shame. Some of them will fit me but not all of them will, but this is what it looks like. It's a little French. These are really nice. I'm a bit of a press on girly. These aren't though, these are my real nails. You can obviously tell I've done them myself because they're wonky as fuck. Whenever I buy false nails, I will always try buy the Kiss ones. I find these are the ones that last me like 7 to 12 days. The glue in them that comes with them is really good and they're really strong. So if you're like someone that works with your hands, so like when I worked in retail, or if you're typing a lot all day, these don't bend and break. I know people like the Primark ones. I used to be a Primark press on nail girly, and for £1 I think they do the job, but they are flimsy and weak and they break at the nearest bit of pressure. I really like the shape. I think Kiss do a really good French. A lot of their Frenches, not this one though, they are actually a white tip, so you don't get that thing where the polish like rubs off. I would rather spend £8 on like a Kiss nail and have it last me 10 days than £1 on a Primark nail and have to replace it within like 3 days. I will say Kiss don't come out with a lot of exciting nails, but if you need like a nude or a French, works perfectly. Do I like these? Yes. Would I rebuy these? Yes, although I'm trying not to because I'm trying to move out of my press on era. Right, next up is another shower gel. This is the Bulldog Skincare Veta and Black Pepper shower gel. If you follow me on TikTok, you might remember this was part of my fragrance layering routine, like my black pepper vanilla winter fragrance. Really liked the smell of this. It's a men's shower gel. You can find it in Boots. It lasts a really long time. It's like earthy, warming smell. I really liked this obviously, and as far as rebuying goes, I absolutely would, just based on the fact as well that I find it really hard to find musky, kind of more male leaning fragrances in Boots, Superdrug, or like drugstores in general that are a reasonable price. I think you can go to a lot of nicer brands like Rituals or Lush and you can get really good musky peppery scents, but it's hard to find one in regular stores. I absolutely would rebuy this, and it's a nice big bottle. I feel like it lasted a long time. On to some vitamins. I've got 2 lots of vitamins for you, so we'll do them at the same time. These are the Holland Barrett effervescent vitamin C, like little tablet things. Immunity, supports the immune system. There's 20 tablets in here. And it's an orange flavour. I drink one of these every day and have done for ages, and it's only recently that I thought I'd start putting them in my little Beauties empties. I really like these. I think it helps me get a glass of water in like first thing that I like actually chug. I usually have it while I'm getting ready or at my desk if I'm working. I can't remember what the price of these Holland Barrett ones is, but I felt like you can get them other places cheaper, so I do like them, but I would probably just rebuy them from somewhere else. I feel like the ingredients are really similar to the one I've got here. So that brings me on to my second one, which is the Superdrug version. This is a high strength vitamin C effervescent. This is pomegranate and lime flavour. I only picked this up because Holland Barrett didn't have any left in stock, and also the pomegranate and lime flavour really caught my eye. It's nice to have something that wasn't orange. So do I like both of these products? Yes. Would I rebuy them? The Holland Barrett, yeah, I would, but I would probably prioritise buying the Superdrug ones over them. Another fan favourite in the Aveeno Nourishing Oat Cleanser. You've all seen this. This is my favourite second cleanse. It's really gentle. It lasts a really long time. I like the packaging. It just does the job. I really like this Aveeno Oat range. I think it's really good. So do I like this? Yes. yes, 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 always and forever. So would I rebuy that? Always and forever. Another deodorant. This is the Dove Advanced Care Invisible Care. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty enamored with spray deodorant, but I always have one in because I usually just chuck it in my work bag, or sometimes if I need to layer. I know Wild are literally everywhere, and some people really get on with it and some people don't, but I haven't had to wear a second deodorant since I started using it. Sorry if you don't get on with Wild. I got a bunch of TikTok comments about how much people hate it, so it is what it is. Sorry. I know this isn't about Wild, this is about Dove. I think I liked this. I can't really remember it. It was just a spray deodorant. I didn't realise the scent when I picked it up. It's water lily and rose, and that's not usually what I'd go for. So did I like this? It was okay. It was unremarkable. So would I rebuy it? I'm gonna say no. The only instance in which I would rebuy it is because I don't pay much attention to what I'm picking up when I pick these up, because I don't know. All the packaging is really similar on so many deodorants. I don't know what I'm picking up. I haven't done much makeup yet, so let's move on to the makeup. So this is the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. Some people use it as a contour. I buy the shade C10. You've probably seen it before. It's a perfect match for my skin tone. This is featured in every single Product Empties video I've ever done. I do really like it. I've moved on to some different concealers at the moment because I just felt like my skin wasn't reacting well to it for a little bit. Like, you know, when it's just a bit like thick on the old skin, like I just wanted something more lightweight. I've moved over recently to something more lightweight, not a concealer but a tinted moisturizer, but I have rebought this actually, so I do really like this. I get more compliments on my skin than ever when I wear this. The colour match is perfect for me, and yes, I would rebuy it. I think it's a really good price. It's like £4. Should just buy the XXL version because my only criticism is that it runs out very quickly. How much product is in it? 4 grams of product. It's £1 per gram. Let's do another makeup item. It is the Revolution Micro, I actually don't know the name of it, Micro Brow Pencil in dark brown. It's very, very, very tiny on one end, and it's got a spoolie on the other. This is what I use for my eyebrows every single day. It's literally like a hero product of mine. I will rebuy this endlessly. Currently growing out my eyebrows, so it's not the best example, but I feel like this gets in really sharp. It's really, really good. It's really cheap. I will say it does run out very quickly, so I almost always have 2 because I've been caught out before. It's a very soft pencil, so I think it just wears down quickly. But yeah, I will always recommend this. This will always be in my Product Empties, usually like 2 of them, if not 1. So next I have an essential oil. This is a chamomile essential oil. I really like essential oils. I usually put them in my bath. Chamomile is really nice for an evening bath. It just gets you feeling nice and relaxed and sleepy. Do I like this? Yes. Would I rebuy this? Yes. I'm gonna go straight into another essential oil just because I have it knocking around. This is an ylang ylang essential oil. So I was using this mainly for my diffuser, sometimes for my bath. I love the smell of ylang ylang. It really smells like jasmine to me. Very fragrant, very floral. I do like this. I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't rebuy it because I had a really big pack of essential oils that I bought, and ylang ylang was just a scent that I couldn't figure out where I wanted it. So like chamomile I always put in my bath. This was going in my diffuser for a while, but it was a bit too cloying for an always like bedroom scent. So yeah, I probably wouldn't rebuy that. More makeup. We have the e.l.f. Micro Fine Stay All Night Setting Mist. I really liked the spray of this. I don't know if there's... Oh. To be fair, there's probably like a fair amount left in there. I really like the spray of this. It's a really, when it says microfine, it's a really super fine setting mist. But in comparison to my regular Revolution setting spray, I ended up buying this because they were out of my regular Revolution like canned setting spray. And you know what? I actually ended up really liking this. It was okay. It definitely left me a bit more matte. It's not a dewy look setting spray, so if you prefer that, go for it. The thing that I really liked was how fine the mist was. I find that my Revolution one is quite a wet spray, but this is a really nice fine mist that feels like it doesn't disturb your makeup, and it lasted a long time. So while I did like this, as I bought this in a pinch, I did end up liking it. I wasn't sure on it at first, but to be honest, I probably wouldn't rebuy it. only because I would prioritise rebuying my favourite setting spray, which is the Revolution one. I do think this is nice and compact as well in comparison to like the massive can that I carry around. So this is the Inkylus hyaluronic acid serum. This was gifted to me with a bunch of other products. I will always say the same thing about hyaluronic acid serum. I always like it. I don't necessarily favour one brand over another, because to me it's just always quite plain hyaluronic acid serum. It does what it says it's going to do. I like how dinky this one is, and it's not in a glass dropper bottle, so it's really easy to carry around. It's quite thin, so it goes a long way. Sometimes they can be really gloopy and thick. I think I just have to give like a really neutral review to hyaluronic acids, because I just don't, none of them ever, like, why would any of them ever wow me? The only one that ever wowed me was the Barbara Sturm one, but I'm never ever ever categorically going to spend that much money on a hyaluronic acid serum. So do I like this? Yes. Would I rebuy this? Yes, but it's a very like review. Okay, next up is a tried and true. You know this one, I know this one. It is Nivea Soft. This is my favourite moisturiser in the entire world for my face, for my body, for everything in between. I really, 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 really like it. So I will always rebuy this. So to reduce waste, I would usually only ever buy the massive tubs. I always keep this one and refill it. So I should probably stop including it in these videos, to be honest. But I had to buy this at the airport because I couldn't take the big one in my suitcase because my suitcase was overweight. So yes, that was that. I will always rebuy this. I think it's really good. It's really reasonably priced. Next up is the Batiste Classic Original Dry Shampoo. I'm not gonna lie, I only bought this one because I didn't have the one I liked in stock. So the one I usually get, I don't think I have it to hand, but it's the brown can. It's like a slightly more modern looking can as well. It's like got a white soft lid, and it's the volume version. I just feel like it does more for my hair. This is still really good, but this just does more for my hair, the other version. So do I like this? Yes, but I wouldn't rebuy this unless I had no other choice. If you find that dry shampoo doesn't really do anything for you, don't use it in the morning before you go to bed. Just do like a horseshoe part around your parting and don't brush it in, and then sleep in it, and you'll wake up with amazing hair. So I have 2 of these of Dermatica. You all know I'm on a Dermatica subscription. I have actually given it a hold just before I went on holiday because I didn't want to burn my face. But I am on adapalene, benzoyl peroxide and niacinamide. If you've seen my skin picking video, I'll put the link in the description. This is like one of the things that really helped me clear up my skin. I have 2 of these in here and I'm a little frustrated because I feel like they've got quite a lot of product in them, because I think these are too big. They expire quite quickly as well. I don't use these daily. You can eventually. That's what they say you should be able to. I would use them like 3 times a week. They're too strong for my skin otherwise. I feel very, very wasteful that these run out. There is a lot of pumps left in these. I have actually decided to stop Dermatica. And I'm going to move on to a retinol, but I will do a video on that when I do. Not because I think this is bad, just because I feel like my skin needs a change. I feel like I've hit a bit of a plateau with Dermatica after being on it for maybe like a year and a half. It's definitely not been a year and a half, it's been like a year actually, so that's a lie. Don't like the product wastage as well, so that's a big thing. I have been freezing every other month, but 2 months is still not enough time to get through either of these. Ultimately, I would really recommend Dermatica because it really, really helped my skin. Like massively, hugely. I would really recommend watching my other video to see the difference, but I think I feel brave enough now to step away from it. Can you believe it? This is the 2nd time I've ever finished a Vaseline. I finished a green tub of Vaseline. I've just got a blue tub left to go. Do I like this? Yeah, I really like it. I think I'm addicted to Vaseline. And would I rebuy it? Yes. A Vaseline tiering system goes brown, green, pink, and blue. Pink and green are on par, but pink has a different purpose. Pink is for colour as well as hydration. But I feel like the brown is the most hydrating, so I think I'll buy the brown one next because it's been a while since I've had a brown. But I have grown to love the green. I usually put a lip treatment under this, like a lip balm, and then a Vaseline on the top to seal it in, but if not, a Vaseline will suffice. So next up we have the K18 Detox Shampoo. This was a gifted product to me, so all of my K18 usually is gifted, which is absolutely so unbelievably kind, but it kind of has shot me in the foot a bit because I've become addicted to these products and now I will always need them. The K18 only do like 6 products, I think, and they only do 2 shampoos, and this is the first step of the 2-part shampoo. So they have the pH balancing shampoo and this is the detox. Out of the two, the Detox is my absolute favourite. I see it, but it's a black shampoo. It's kind of supposed to be a clarifying, but it's not so strong that you can't use it every wash. If I'm to offer you one hair tip in this life, it is to shampoo your hair twice. I use this as my first shampoo and it's absolutely amazing. It leaves my hair feeling so clean, especially if you're using like a detox clarifying shampoo. Pop it in, scrub it up, leave it to sit for like a few minutes and then rinse it out. So I do really like this, and it is expensive, but I categorically would rebuy this with my own money. I think it's a really good shampoo. Right, so next up is some more vitamins. So this is Holland Barrett vitamin D. This is 1000 IU. So I think it's like a fairly weak one, to be honest. I have just rebought a 3000 IU. I think it's really important to take vitamin D. I think a lot of us are vitamin D deficient, and this is supposed to really help with ADHD. I've been short of my medication, so I've been double dosing on vitamin D. That's what I do. Please, I'm not a doctor. That's what a doctor recommended me. So yeah, I do really like this product. I would rebuy it. And then next up, more body care. So I have the Dove limited edition winter care shower gel body wash. I got this from Savers at Christmas. It smells unreal. It's like creamy spicy winter spices and jasmine, it says. I really like Dove body washes. I think they're very creamy and moisturizing, so don't really have much to say about this. I do have the bath version as well, which I have yet to finish. I'm sad that this isn't coming back, so I do like this, and if I saw this flavour I would rebuy it instantly. And then last but not least, I have the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Length Heat Slayer heat protection spray. This has lasted me a really long time. I do have two bottles somehow. I don't know. I had a bottle that's just mysteriously appeared out of nowhere. This is a really good heat protectant. I bought this on a whim because I like the Dream Length range, because I like the Wonder Water. I love the smell of this. And I actually feel like it's one of the only heat protectants I've used that leaves my hair feeling really shiny after I've used heat. I think the price is really good. I think it works really, really well. So I would really, really recommend this. So I do love this and I absolutely would rebuy it. I have a second one. So yeah, if you are struggling to decide for heat protectant, go for her. That is everything. I feel like that didn't take me as long as I thought it would. We do have around 25 products. Let me count them up real quick. We have over 35 products here, so I think that's good going. Relatively positive, I think. That was a good run. That was some real regulars in there. I've been doing my best to buy less beauty, and I think it shows because a lot of the things in there are things that I rebuy or have consistently rebought over the years. Very conscious, I say this at the end of every video, I'm very conscious that that is a lot of plastic for one person to consume, especially in 2 months. If you are finding yourself in a similar situation, I would recommend going to Boots and utilising their recycling scheme. They will recycle all those hard to recycle items for you in exchange for points. This is what I do. Or John Lewis also do a recycling scheme if you have it. With the Boots one, you have to scan everything in and then drop it off. But yeah, please try recycle what you can out of these, and also try and make more sustainable choices. I'm trying very hard. I'm getting there, but it's a bit of a journey. So yeah, it would be irresponsible of me to do this video without saying that. Make more sustainable choices if you can and if you can afford to. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love doing these videos. It's been so long since I've done one. I'm gonna try do them every other month because I think I've accumulated a good amount of stuff in that time. Let me know what you think of today, of today's products. Let me know if you've tried any products that I've recommended from previous videos. I'd love to hear your opinions on them, whether you agree with me or whether you don't. What I've done is I've put my socials in the description box, so you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on TikTok if you want more content. I'm trying to upload on Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 PM at the moment. So yeah, please, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the subscribe, drop a little like, you know what to do, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.